Hey guys, this is the start of a new trip. I'm heading to Bolton today, en route to Scotland. I'm just starting the car, been preparing stuff. For this trip, the car is pretty, not so full as last time, but I'm just outside my place. It's a beautiful, fine day, and I'm so pumped for this trip now. So here we go, this is the start of a brand new trip. Hope you enjoy, guys. Let's go. Alright, this is our second stop. We're just at the Kiel Northwest now service station. Not too far from Bolton. We're just off the M6 is over there. A night or two in Bolton, and then off to Scotland we go. Right now I'm in Bolton, the Northwest. I've just got a fuel full and we're ready to go on a 4-hour drive to Scotland. We're doing this and the plan is to go on the NC 500 and see how the car does and how far we get on this trip. Let's go to Scotland and have some fun, explore some places, do some driving. I missed the Carlisle stop. I wanted to get the drive to the Scotland side, didn't get it again, so I drove past the Carlisle turn off, the services, and I've arrived here Gretna Green services, which is just inside Scotland. It's around tea time, so I'm ready to get some KFC, I think, just to make tonight a bit easier, and arrive to the loch with a belly full of food. Today is a little bit tiring, but we're starting this trip. We're in Scotland again for the second time this year. Anything could happen. This place is going to be great. I have made it to Loch Ness. It's absolutely pitch black. I've got this light. I've already eaten, so I'm just looking forward to having a drink, a snack, and just basically touching base here and getting my bed sorted out. Tomorrow's plan is to head to Inverness, where we will start the NC 500, and Inverness from here is over 3 hours of a drive tomorrow. So we've got lots to look forward to. No idea how the trip's going to go. I'm just kind of not quite sure how I'm feeling at the moment, whether I'm coming or going really. But you know, hopefully I'll sort my head out and we'll get into this trip and we'll find some amazing places and complete the NC 500 over a period of like 10 days. It could be incredible. It could be distantly average. It depends on a few things like the car, the weather, how I feel. This is the start. I put myself in position for a great trip. So let's see how this pans out. Right, anyway, I'll see you in the morning. I'll show you Loch Ness in the morning. Good morning from Loch Ness. This is the start of a brand new trip. I didn't film anything last night because I arrived here. It was pitch black and I had this whole spot to myself all night. Nobody came actually. All night I never heard a car come at all. There's another bay just down the road here, not far next door, and that was full. There was about 5 motorhomes, camper vans, but I came to this one and there's no one here. And even this morning, now it's like 9 AM, nobody has come to this spot, and look how beautiful it is. Very, very calm. But I just slept in the car and it's been really peaceful. I was fairly comfortable and slept pretty well. I haven't tried the car yet for the battery. I think it should be fine, but I mean, it's a big unknown at the moment. But we'll just, you know, see how it goes as we go along. I'll just take you, show you a little bit about this Loch Ness spot. I think it's called Bay 1 and the other one is Bay 2, just over there. Part near the end, there's some nice benches. And these are nice as well. A wall area, put some stuff on, have a sit down, have a brew. But now we'll just look. We'll look down here. Look how beautiful it is. Nice place for a big fire here. Someone left a bit of nice wood for somebody who wants to stay and have a fire. We're not staying today. The plan is to drive to Inverness, where we are attempting to go and do the NC 500, but that's 3 hours drive away from here. Look at it this morning. It's pretty dry actually. This is the water is usually a bit higher than this. It's nice as well because now it's September. There's not been any midges I've noticed so far at all. Not anything bugging us. So it's just bliss. The only downside compared to June, when I was here last time, is that it's going dark earlier. 7:30 sunset seems to be across the whole country. Even John Gross, Inverness, here. It's going to be a bit of early nights, which is a shame. There is some pluses and negatives compared to June. Beautiful morning, it's so still, not hardly any wind at all in the air. And now for the first time, I feel the sun peeping out the clouds onto my face. And it's giving me a nice gentle warmth. Last night it felt like quite warm in the car, early doors. I was quite warm and I mean it was only like 14, 15 outside. Probably now as well, 15 degrees, but I'm feeling relatively quite warm really. Whereas in June it was like the 20s, it was just a bit too warm actually. I'm going to get some breakfast, have a brew and just enjoy a bit this morning, and then we'll drive towards Loch Ness. Look at the ducks there, duckies. The duckies. What happened was I left Somerset 2 days ago. I travelled to Bolton, my hometown, and I stayed with relatives for 2 nights. It was 1 night initially, and then I ended up wanting to stay for 2 nights. Well, here I am by myself again. I don't know how I'm feeling. I'm kind of a bit neutral, a little bit lost, I guess. A little bit lost. But yeah, well, you know, I'll do my best to make it some epic, some nice trips and videos for you guys. So from Loch Ness this morning, I'm gonna make some breakfast and just chill. It's really chill around here. It's really chill. Very chill. Cornflakes. Brew is boiling. All the place is getting a bit busier now. A few people arrived, as you see. Just having a nice brew. So it's just a beautiful day. It's very still, not too windy. You know, you can have a nice fire. Here we go. Bit of kindling on there. It's not firing up instantly, but we've got a bit of flame. There we go, it's going. Just want to boil some water with a kettle and get some hot water in a flask to take with me on the journey. Got some people here just chilling in the motorhomes and things. The plan is, or the intention, is to head to Inverness here, Loch Ness. But we want to do the NC 500. You see, the NC 500 is the yellow line all around the coastal west of the top and around back down the east and back to Inverness. My issue is, like, where do I go to start with? I know I'm going to Inverness is like a starting point. People say the west is the best one. Definitely the best, I mean the west. My issue is if I go up this way first and it's not as good and I'm out of steam, then I'm not seeing the best. If I head west and up here, and the fire's going nicely as well. I've created a nice little solid base and it's just cooking nicely and heating up with some bigger pieces on top. I've got to say it's a little bit overwhelming right now, but we're here. Weather's beautiful. Yeah, we'll give it our best shot for sure. My head is quite not with it at the moment. It's just kind of chill. My head is chill. I don't know if I'm in exploring mode at the moment, but I think this could be the trip where I start slow and I really get into it. The energy builds up and we do something incredible. I'm just happy. I'm just enjoying the sun on my back at this beautiful, perfect spot with a bench and a fire. And like on the last trip, I was out 7 days in June and I didn't get a nice spot, perfect spot like this the whole trip. A nice bench, a little fire with a wonderful view and the car right next to us. I didn't manage even this. I've achieved something straight away that I didn't do last time. Yeah, I think this is a good sign of things to come. I've already tried to start the car battery, or the car, I guess you do start a car battery, don't you? It fired up pretty strong, so I'm not too concerned right now. I think it's just gonna be alright. It's quite noisy, there's quite a few of these vans coming on, all these diesel motorhomes. The campers are out in force. I feel like I'm in no rush at all, even though to get to Inverness today, or Loch Ness, is a good 3-hour drive. It was eerie. I've got to say, arriving here last night was super eerie. Absolute blackness, just strange arriving in the dark. Sunrise is like 6:30 AM, so it's not too bad. I got into the car about 10:30 actually, but I didn't fall asleep like usual straight away, but I kept waking up, and I think in the end I did manage to get some sleep. I just want a nice light of a brew to chill here. This place is livening up much better when it was so peaceful. I think the fire is going nicely. Look at that. That is pretty much well in. Look at this, look at this. Isn't that daunting? Thought of doing all that. The question is how far will we get? Oh, let's find out. Here we go, Kelly kettle's on, water inside, and hopefully there's enough heat there for it to boil. And I've got it balanced as well, I think. If the wood caves in, it can just go and tip all over the fire and put it out. Let's get another brew made. I was just talking to a couple from in this camper van here, really nice. They're travelling in Scotland for the first time. They're in the late 70s as well, just a good chat and give them some tips. But in the meantime, I had the kelly kettle on the fire and it fell over and all the water we had in went and because I wasn't keeping an eye on it anymore. So I'm not got a second brew yet. I need to boil some. And it's 11 now, 10 past 11, and well, this is camping for you. It's just a beautiful, like, peaceful spot, you know, so you need the birds tweeting and could just stay here, you know. I could just stay here right now, but I need to get driving soon. Alright, we're about to leave and set off for Inverness. Everyone's left, the cars, the camper vans. Started the car engine, it's totally fine. Started like, boom, full power. Bought the car to get the things in, and we'll move on to, I think, Loch Ness today. We'll have another quick look. The weather is clouding over a bit now. It's not as nice as earlier. The sun's gone in, but we'll have a quick look. You can see how beautiful that is. You've got the race cars coming by, or the motorbikes, I should say. It's just a great place. Just come in, have a fire, put your tent up, and if you stay the night and you get a nice night, see the stars. It's just wonderful. And this road here at night time is dead. You don't get hardly any cars come over. So yeah, I'm gonna get my stuff together and get driving. I think it's the A9 Perth northwards, Pitlochry I think as well, then to Inverness. It's a long drive, but yeah, I need to get this stuff in the car. Well, I'm full of cornflakes, breakfast bars, banana, and a bit of an apple. I've only had one brew. I want another brew so bad. All right, let's get a move on. Another trip is being made. Another piece of experience and history is being made. So let's do this. I actually feel my energy's coming for the first time on the trip now. My energy's coming back. My enthusiasm's coming back. Can you feel that fire coming back? Yeah, I always knew this could be the slow starter. It's not started with a bang, it's started with a simmer until we have a blow off top. But where will the blow off top be? Let's go find out. We're leaving Lochnagar. This is the car starting moment. Let's get this powerful start. Oh yes. Just walking in beautiful Pitlochry on the way to Inverness. I've seen a cafe down the road here and Pitlochry is busy. We used to come years ago. I'd never seen it like this before, and there's a cafe just in front of us. Grab some lunch, get some food in the belly, and ready for Inverness, Loch Ness later. There's the menu. There's the place. Gonna get a chicken burrito, I think, and a pot of tea. It's called the Escape Route Cafe. Beautiful day, as you see. Look at that. This is delicious. It's had a great lunch there, but it's time to press on. I'd love to go and look through Pitlochry and show you, it's beautiful. But we still have a 2-hour drive if I went to Loch Ness from here. Can't really hang around, so we best press on. But yeah, we're near the railway line. There we can cross when we want to, if we want to go walk. Pitlochry is a good place for biking, doing biking routes. Grab a bike and go for a epic bike ride through Scotland. But look at the places around here. It's a very, very nice touristy place. It's a bit too good for us on our like camping, wild / camping. I'm just looking at my car now outside this big hotel. I think my car's the one there sticking out on the curb. There we are. Oh, ambulance. Well, I've come to check out Loch Morlich, just east of Aviemore. Aviemore's down this way, Loch Morlig is down this way. I tell you what, this is like glamping heaven. Everything is like pay and display. There's some beautiful pitches, spots for camping, which I drove past down this way, and they're all perfect pitches by the beach and stuff, but it's beautiful. I didn't get the GoPro drive in. I've come to check it out, and I wish I could show you more, but time is pressing today. We are like pressed to find a spot. I'm ready pretty much to find a spot, a wild spot, and camp up. But I think this spot is just not, it's too commercialised, and it's really busy. I mean, Aviemore is heaving. There's a lot of motorhomes out. The campsites, I'm told, are full. Middle of September. This is unheard of in my time of camping in years gone by. Yeah, the sun is like halfway down already. We're about 4:30 p.m. We've got 3 hours till sunset. I think Loch Ness is around an hour and a half drive. And there's no telling that if Loch Ness is going to be like it used to be, and there's going to be any spots available. But this is the situation we find ourselves in. It is not as clear cut as it used to be. The weather is beautiful. It's like 18, 17, which is also amazing for this time of year. Just a little snippet, video clip from this beautiful place. Welcome to Cairngorm. So that's where we are now, 3 miles from the mountain railway. But it's very, very touristy around here, and it's just wonderful for the families who have money to spend and things like that. But it's not. It's a bit too clean, a bit too nice for the wilder camper. You can do lots of walks and biking trails along here through the forest. We'll say for now, sayonara, and who knows where I might pop up next. Alright, I'm a little weary, but I'm here at Loch Ness, finally. And this is like a spot me and Gary used to stay back in the day. When we first started coming to Scotland, we camped here by Loch Ness on the east side, but it's the small road on the other side of the main road is over there, right? But what me and Gary used to do back in the day, there's more spots like this. We'll walk down, we'll take our gear, our tent to the beach. Let's have a look down here. Here we go. It doesn't go to the beach straight away, but this is Loch Ness, as you see. And we've got a path down to the beach down there, and we've got a bit of wood left that can be chopped up and made into nice chunks with my little saw, and we can have a little fire just here. And it's going to be going dark in probably less than 2 hours now, and it's starting to go a bit dim. You can see the sunset lighting already happening. We've arrived Loch Ness, day 1, evening. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't seen Loch Ness, this is Loch Ness for you, and it's huge. This doesn't do justice to the size of it. I think it's something like about 26 miles or 30 miles long. It's a relatively quiet and easy place to kind of go and camp. The only thing you have to contend with is the hill to the beach. But me and Gary have spent many times, great nights, lugging our stuff from the car to the beach, our tent, our cooking stuff, fire stuff. I was thinking about putting a tent up tonight. You know what? This looks bloody good for a tent. I'm really thinking about it, just for a change. Put a tent up. Okay. This is the first night at Loch Ness. And look at this, I've got the fire going. I'm going to boil some water now and just finish off cutting this piece of wood and enjoy a little fire and just sit and have a cup of tea overlooking the loch and just sit here and chill by the water. Just a small little spot, and there we go. That's the main side of Loch Ness, the main road. Oh yeah, I brought the tent down. I've discovered that I haven't got a hammer, so I can't put the tent up because I cannot hammer the pegs in. I thought the hammer was in the tarp bag, but no hammer at all. So I was going to put my tent here. You know, I think a perfect place for it. And a fire, it's got everything. There's a few midges out as well, I'm surprised. So I've just put a bit of spray on. I'm actually very warm. I'm really warm. It's very mild, but the fire is going well. I'm just sat having my cup of soup and I had a bun, and I was just thinking that if I had the hammer I could put the tent up perfectly, but the reason it is a bit of an issue because I'm a bit concerned where the car's parked. It's just off in the parking area off the main on the road here, but there's not much clearance other than just some markings, some lines, and some cars go past pretty fast. I know it's like pretty silly to worry about it, but sleeping in the car where there's not much clearance for the cars, you know, if they're making a mistake or something, it's just a bit of a worry. Whereas leaving the car there and being down here in the tent is less of a worry for this spot. It's actually the safer route. So I know sometimes I'm parked on a narrow road. You get narrow roads here and you're worried a bit. You worry a bit about the size of the road and your car on it. My thinking is like, to play it super safe, I should move it, but I want this fire, I want to brew, I want to fish this soup, and it's gone sunset now. It's going to be pitch black in no time. It's a beautiful spot, but I'm not at ease totally. If I knew like a bit of a track to move the car to, I'm tempted to move it there. So there's always something to think about, and it would be solved. It would be ideal if I had the hammer. Beautiful over there. The view is beautiful. We'll plod on. The cup of soup, a couple of baps. I've had a nice lunch. I think it's wise to actually make sure I have a good lunch every day. And then if I don't have a big dinner, big tea, then it's no bigger, you know, at least I'm getting the calories earlier on. And I think tomorrow the plan, basically head towards Applecross, join the NC500 track. It's going to get very interesting, but first things first, we have to take care of tonight. Alright, I'm going to the beach to look for a makeshift hammer. Not been down here yet, but if I can find a rock I can put this tent up. Where there's a will, there's a way. Looking for a flat rock. Light's going pretty fast. I think this might do. Quickly. There we go. Bit of Loch Ness. Just before it goes dark. Look at that. Let's head back up and attempt to put the tent up. I have to say I like this spot. Me and guys have not stayed here before, I don't think. Right, let's get this tent up, it's going dark. I don't believe it. There's no inner piece. Oh my god. What the hell am I playing at? This is really screwed up now. We're definitely sleeping in the car. That is disaster. So basically the situation is now, this tent idea is scrapped and I need to find pretty much somewhere else to park up and sleep. That's a bit safer because I'm not comfortable sleeping on there. I'm just gagging for a brew, but having to like just get my stuff together, get in the car and go again. Not easy, but you know, we can do it. We will find somewhere. Safety first, right? Safety, peace of mind first. Fire's nearly going out. I've got a brew made finally. I'm getting my stuff back to the car and we're gonna hunt for a late night spot. I can always come back to this one if need be. Well, it's very dark. I've moved places to a little off the road, like dirt place by this gate you can't see. So I'll be sleeping in here. It is 8:41 p.m. So this is the final video of today. I'm just going to charge some batteries for the GoPro and then just sit and chill in the car really and get ready for bed, and that's and get some rest. It's been all go all day, but we are safe off this road. Here we go, I've got this switch. I can see a bit better now. This is the car. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll be sleeping in here. Front seat, all the doors open. Car feels like a bit of a mess, but that's camping for you. I've got the curtains up, you can see the curtains there. I've got 3 curtains up and the inner curtain as well. There, I feel safer sleeping here tonight. Yep, until tomorrow, heading towards Applecross, day 2, Inverness. We start the NC 500. I'm feeling good, I'm ready for it. It's one day at a time and we will get there.